What's going on, guys? So it's been way too long since I got the chance to do one of these just, kind of casual catch-up videos. Tell you what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel, what's going on with gaming in general. And I kind of wanted to also talk a little bit today about, I guess what you'd term, my YouTube midlife crisis. When, guys turn 50 and they kind of freak out and they're like, what have I been doing with my life? And then they go and they buy a Ferrari and they spend all their money on weird stuff and they get a new haircut. Well, it's been about a month since I started doing full-time YouTube, and right when I started full-time YouTube, I kind of had what I guess you'd call the YouTube equivalent of a midlife crisis. I kind of sat down for that first day of full video making, and I remember sitting there and I was like, oh my god, everything I've been doing so far, all the videos I've been making, that's casual YouTube. But now I'm doing it full time. I gotta change everything. So I went and I was watching channels like Vanos Gaming and all these other massive YouTubers who have incredible channels. And I was like, well, now that I'm doing YouTube professionally, I've got to do what the other professional people are doing. And that led to a lot of weird stuff kind of appearing on my channel, and I think a lot of you guys noticed it, because I was seeing a lot of stuff about it in the comments section, where, there were a lot of, like all caps titles, and bright thumbnails, and rainbow things everywhere, and I think even, the videos like the GTA 5 Carmageddon video, which I had a lot of fun making, but I kind of posted it at the end of the day, and I was like, well, this, it's an okay video, but it isn't me. It kind of felt as if someone else had made that, posted it to my channel, and it just didn't belong there. And I think it was after reading through a lot of your comments and kind of being like, "Hey, Musalk, what are you doing? This isn't you." That is what I realized, that after a little while, thanks to you guys pointing it out to me in the comments section, that YouTube isn't about just trying to, copy all the other really successful people and be like, well, if they're doing well, I should copy what they're doing and then I'll also do well. That's not what YouTube is. It's about kind of you doing your own thing and kind of expressing yourself through your videos, being who you want to be, being the man that you think you should be. And I think I'm slowly kind of realizing that, largely thanks to you guys, and we're back on track, more Extreme Rancho Relaxo, more kind of OG Musalk content, the kind of content that I like making, and the kind of content that I should be making. So I just wanted to kind of, talk about that at the start, because I did have a bit of a freak out right when I started full-time YouTube, like, oh my god, I gotta change everything, I can't do what I've been doing before, and that was really, really dumb, and I figured that out now, so we're back on track, and should be some really, really cool things coming in the future. I also want to try out some different games. I did that Subnautica series over the past couple of weeks, which I had a ton of fun with, and I think those of you who watched it were telling me in the comments that you really liked it, and I'd love to do some more kind of videos like that, but I'd also like to post games that you guys want to see. So tell me in the comment section, if I do post a different game, what you'd like to see in it. Because, I'm always keen to try new stuff, and all the better if it's the kind of stuff that you guys actually want to watch. On top of that, at the moment, I'm doing about one video every 2 days, and it's kind of crazy for me because I'll wake up most mornings, I'll sit down at my computer at about 9 AM with my coffee, and I'll start working on videos, and it'll be a lot of the time like midnight that night, and I'm still editing stuff, and I look down and I'm like, what have I gotten done in the past 15 hours? One livecom video that realistically I should have been able to get done in 2 hours. And that's because at the moment I am just so inefficient. Just last week I wasted 4 whole days on a TF2 rap video, and it took me 4 whole days until I realized that I can't rap, I can't write lyrics, I can't sing, and that it was just an all-round terrible video idea. So that thing's now been deleted. It's at the bottom of my hard drive. No one's ever gonna hear or see it again, and I've just put that in the past. But I'm hoping to go back to daily videos once I get a bit more kind of streamlined with my kind of video making stuff things. But right now, I don't want to just put out a ton of crap. I kind of want to make sure I can keep the quality up as much as the quantity up. Even though a lot of you are asking for daily videos, I just don't want to risk doing just crap, tons and tons of crap. That's not what I like posting. It doesn't make me happy, and I think it doesn't make you guys happy either. So once I get back on track, more regular videos, that's the goal. There's also a ton of really cool stuff happening, like outside my channel, just in gaming in general, that I think a lot of you guys are, well, it kind of relates to all of us. We got Source 2, which Valve said was going to get released in the first half of 2015. That is Valve time, so we're probably, more looking at sometime in 2018. But if it does get released in 2015, that could include a TF2 update, which would be awesome. We've also got Spy v Engie, which is this massive thing that's been rumored for a huge amount of time now, and I'm really thinking we'll see in the next month or two. Then we've got the competitive matchmaking update, which is also really cool if Valve manages to pull it off properly. Fingers crossed. And then on top of that, we've still got stuff like Overwatch. I'm heading over to E3 with Razer in the next few weeks, which is going to be so cool. I can't wait to share some of the stuff I do over there. Fingers crossed, might get another chance to play Overwatch. I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say today, guys. Thanks for putting up with my YouTube midlife crisis. Thanks for making me realize that, you know, YouTube isn't about trying to be other people. You gotta be your own man. You gotta be your own person. And yeah, lots of exciting things coming up in the future. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you, legends, in the next one. Bye-bye.